Hello again, this is Jeff Lynch with SP Marketplace and the developer of CRM Core. Sales management is a key function in any organization. You're responsible for making sure that, first of all the sales reps are doing their job. And second of all, you're responsible for the decisions of which sales rep should work on which accounts, which leads, and which opportunities. You're also responsible for making sure that they're following through on the activities that they have scheduled. This is the sales management dashboard. It gives you access quickly to all of those things. It gives you access to all of the active leads, all of the active opportunities, all of the activities that a sales rep is supposed to do, and accounts by sales rep. Finally, there's a sales dashboard. Let's dig in and see what happens. Let's just say that there's an active lead and it's really kind of dragging along. This deli here is not doing well with the sales rep that it's got right now. And I need to come in here and I need to change the sales rep. So let's find the sales rep and, it's not even assigned. Let's give it to Jeff Lynch. One of the interesting things about this is now that you've assigned this to an existing, when you click save and exit, there's going to be an email that's going to get sent to Jeff Lynch to tell him, get to work on this lead. You need to cover it. The same thing's going to happen when we get into the opportunities. We can have opportunities that stagnate for some reason or another. They don't move along. Let's go into this one and see what's going on. We can, while we're in here as a sales manager, we can take a look at notes and activities and see what's going on. Don't forget ZXT about the RFP. Apparently somebody did. Let's take a look. There's our RFP. Why haven't we done it? It's not completed yet. Why isn't there any more activity going on? Let's go in here and see who it is it's Jeff Lynch. Well, we're going to have to change it to another Jeff. We'll change that one to Jeff K. Jeff K is going to get a new email at this point, letting them know that it's their turn to take a look at it. Some of the other activities that a sales manager might want to do, and realistically, leads and opportunities don't get moved around that much. Another thing that a sales manager does have to do, though, is take a look at sales activities by rep. And we can see here that Jeff Lynch has 12 activities assigned to him, and it looks like he's mostly got them done. But what's this Charlie Brown? Call Charlie Brown. What's going on here? He hasn't done it yet, and that was from a long time ago. So we better find out what's going on and send a quick note to Jeff to make sure that he's on top of it and that it's getting accomplished in a timely manner. Finally, they're going to manage accounts, and accounts move from sales rep to sales rep very frequently in some businesses and others not so much. It's as easy as logging in, and we can see that Jeff Lynch has 4 accounts and Jeff Krausman has 3 accounts, and there's an install admin that has 1 account. Well, the install admin shouldn't have any accounts because they're just that's just a service account. So let's go in and edit that. And now Jeff is going to get another email because he's going to be assigned as sales rep for this one too. Once he's assigned, he's now responsible for that account, and he'll be involved in managing the account and taking it to the next level. The last thing in sales management is a sales dashboard. And it's critical to have usable metrics that you can see how is everything going. These are designed with a Power BI dashboard, again, in the Microsoft Office environment. All of the data stays within your own environment. And we can filter this by sales rep. We can see exactly what Jeff Lynch is doing. We can see what other people are doing. We can see what products and services are being used. We can see if a campaign had a specific result. Let's turn all that back to normal. Once we change these and notice that this is a time when it was created, we now have things that tell us about our lead dashboard. We have 6 pages in this. This first one just deals with leads. How many of them have we lost? How many of them are open? And how many of them were processed through to become an opportunity? What is the open lead amount? How much is sitting out there in cash? When we go to the opportunity dashboard, we have the same set of filters, and we have the same when was it created. Now we can see how many open opportunities we have. We have a weighted projection amount. We have a lost opportunities and a lost opportunities amount. We have won opportunities and how much that is. That's 100%. And we have that by sales rep, by opportunity status, and by products and services. When we move through, we have details on the opportunities. Which ones are they? What's going on with them? What is in the scheme of things? How much of the money is in a weighted pending amount, a won opportunity amount, and a lost opportunity amount? As we move forward, we see closed sales, and we can see that in our example here, we don't have a whole lot of information, but we can start to see that as time goes on, we're going to have a much better timeline. We're going to be able to see over time how we did. When we go into sales forecasting, and this is what we talked about before with the weighted opportunity amounts, so that we have certainty of what's going on, and we can start to track when we're going to have revenue coming in. And finally, one of the things we want to do is we want to have a dashboard to show us what the sales activity is like. How much sales activity is there, and who's doing the activity, and what kind of activity are they doing? So that's the Power BI dashboard aspect of a sales manager's job. Other things on this page that we can customize would include links to different pages or different resources. We can put in the calendar that the whole sales department has. And the final thing to note about the sales management page is that a regular salesperson does not have access to this page automatically. They can get to most of the information, certainly. However, when they come to this page, they're automatically redirected back to the sales homepage, which is where they do all of their work. Thank you for watching the sales management section of CRM Core. In the next section, we're going to talk about campaigns in detail.